Mal. Welcome back to the Doll Mom podcast. I am super duper excited for today's episode. Oh my goodness, this has been like a dream in the making for I don't know how long. But anyways, today I have on some really awesome and some really cool owners of some doll themed small shops and stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm super duper excited. So let me just talk to you about this episode real quick because I'm very excited. Like, I'm all over the place because I'm just so excited. So today I have on Cipher Crimson, Heather's Korner, and Camelot Treasures to talk about. I have them on to talk about what they do, what they sell, and their shop. I really loved having all of them on. They are like the coolest people in the world. Oh my goodness, they're all so different and unique. So that's what I feel like makes this episode just so good, is because they're all doll themed shops. They all have that in common. They all sell clothes, but they are unique in their own ways. And I'm super duper excited to showcase that and highlight that in today's episode. So this episode kind of started out, basically, it actually started last year with my idea going. My town hosts this craft fair every year, and I used to go to this craft fair when I was little. It was like one of the things I looked forward to during the holiday season. And so last year I saw that they were putting it on again, and I was like, you know what would be really cool if I did something like this, or something happened like this in the doll community that highlighted all of the fantastic doll shops and doll small creators, like Etsy shops, businesses, why not I try to do that? So that's how this kind of idea started for this episode. So I feel like without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, everyone, here I am with Cipher Crimson. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to have you on. Thank you for coming on today.
I'm so excited to be here.
You're on Instagram. You're on Etsy. Is that all you have, right?
That is all I have.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'll link all of their stuff down below. So what does your shop sell?
I make recreations or items inspired by, or doll clothes inspired by things I like. So movies, TV shows, or music things.
That's super duper awesome. I know I was kind of looking around, and I actually bought something that you came out with. You just had a big Taylor Swift Midnights release. I bought one of the shirts, and it's super duper cute. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
I love it. And then I was got to looking further. I was like, you had a red release? Where was I when you had this out? I was so jealous. I missed out. But anyways, I really loved the Midnight release. I thought that was really cute and really creative.
Thank you.
When and why did you start your Etsy shop?
I started it about 2 years ago, and my dad was actually the one that said I should do it, because I was making some doll clothes and I didn't think anything of it. I was just doing it for fun. My dad was like, maybe you should start a business doing this. And I actually told him I would not do that, because I said there's no way he was gonna I was like, that doesn't work. No one would really want that. And 2 years later, I'm doing it. So
I love that. What are some of your favorite products that you currently have out or that you put out?
My favorite thing I probably made was my Bejeweled dress recreation. I really liked that. It took a long time because everything had to be hand glued on, but I really liked that one.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, that one was really pretty. So where do you hope your business will go / what are your holiday goals for this holiday season?
Where my business is right now is probably the most excited, and what I had for it. I didn't think it would be any bigger as it is right now, so I don't think I have any more goals for that. But for the holiday, I'm working on a Black Friday release, so that's gonna be fun.
Ooh, that's really exciting. I know you just hit, was it 300 sales? That's so amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So obviously you have a Black Friday release coming up, but is there anything else special that you're doing for the holiday season?
Everything in the Black Friday release is going to be discounted, super on sale. So that is probably my biggest holiday kind of thing. But I may have some more Christmas or holiday related things coming.
Ooh, that's exciting. Is there anything else that you want listeners to know about your store?
I think maybe turnaround time probably because right now I'm trying to work with school and everything and try to get stuff shipped on time. But I think everyone understands, but that it does take about a week to send because it's getting a lot of work. But I really appreciate it. I really like doing it.
So that was my interview with Cipher Crimson. I am really thankful that they came on. Thank you so much to them for wanting to come on and do the podcast with me. They are so cool. I really love how they make stuff that's kind of like merch for your dolls from like TV shows, favorite music artists, and like movies too. For Black Friday, they did do a release where they brought back some of their merch that they previously made, as well as they made some merch for other people. So, like, they had some One Direction stuff, Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, and then I know they had some other artists like 1975 as well. So, I definitely recommend to check them out. They're really cool, they're really great, and I really like how it's like doll size merch. Like, you can get your favorites for your doll or your doll's favorites. So definitely go check them out. I have all their links down below. Here I am with Heather's Korner. They have an Etsy shop. And then you're on Instagram. And then is there any other social medias or like things that I'm missing where people could find you at?
The only thing I want to push is Instagram and YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will link all of their stuff down in the description box so you guys can go check their shop out, their Instagram, and their YouTube. And yeah, so what does your shop sell?
I started with doll clothes mainly for American Girl size. And now I kind of switched gears to the BTS doll, which is basically a Ken size doll of the boy band BTS. Because it's very popular and it was selling well online. And now I also do some patterns in my shop.
That sounds really fun. I remember seeing the BTS dolls in like Target and like Walmart.
Yeah.
Yes. When did you start your shop?
The shop opened in 2013, and I think I was maybe 15-ish, but I had been sewing for a little bit before that because my mom taught me how to craft at a really young age, and I became more confident with sewing.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome. You've been doing this for a while. Oh my goodness. I love that.
Yes.
So what is your favorite products that you currently have out / have you currently put out or like sold?
My current favorite one are BTS handbox because they're just so pretty. It's traditional wear of Korea, so it's way different than any modern clothing. And I have one person who's a great friend online who loves buying them all the time for her Hopi doll.
That sounds really cool. Where do you hope your business will go / what are your holiday goals for this season?
For this year, I'm kind of taking it day by day, mostly because I had started a full-time job at the ending of March, so I do not have a lot of time for sewing, and the job's very physically demanding. So,
is there anything else listeners should know about your shop?
I think I might be one of the only US-based BTS doll clothes seller on Etsy. I haven't seen really many others. I've seen ones in South Korea and I think one in France. So that's cool. I feel like I found a niche. I also enjoy making friends with my clients. I talked to quite a few of them on Instagram, which feels like we become close friends over the course of a year or two since I've gotten into K-pop and things like that. So I just like making friends, making relationships, and that people are happy with the products I made.
Oh, I love that. And I have heard so much about your shop. And so when you DM'd me saying that you wanted to like do this, I was like, yes, because I heard so much about you that I was like so excited to have you on because I knew you were going to be good from like all the good things that I heard about you. So I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited I get to talk to her. By the way, guys, she is sitting like, and it looks like your sewing room. And, like, I think that's super duper cute. Like, the background just looks so amazing. Oh my goodness, I love it. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming. Once again, this is Heather's Korner. Be sure to check them out. Instagram, YouTube. I'll link their shop down below. Everything will be linked down below. And yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate all the people that tagged me in the post. That was really sweet.
Today I am here with the amazing Camelot's Treasures. They're on Instagram. You have an Etsy shop, and then I think you have a website too as well, right?
Yes, I do.
I did some little digging around Instagram, like in the most non-stalker creepy way.
That's all right.
So what does your shop sell?
I make handmade doll clothes for American Girl dolls especially, and but I also make them for the Welly Wishers and caring for the baby doll. And I also make accessories. So I've been dabbling by making like furniture, like couches and stuff like that, and jewelry for them.
That's so awesome. Oh my goodness. I love how you make so many different sizes too, because you have like a diverse, like many people like options.
Right. Well, what I always tell people is that, especially when there's little girls, they start out with like Bitty Baby, and some of my stuff will fit the Bitty Baby, but it'll also fit the American Girls. So it kind of grows with them. And that's the biggest thing. I'm like, when you buy a doll dress from me, it'll fit different dolls. So then you don't feel like you're wasting money,
Yeah.
You're not constantly buying things. It'll grow with the girl.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my goodness. So when and why did you start your business?
I actually started it in like 2008, and it was actually we were like a little bit financially strapped, and a lot of the girls, like when my daughter was little, a lot of her friends had American Girl dolls, and I was like, they had so many birthday parties and stuff, and I was like, well, I can't afford to buy birthday presents for every little girl, and I started making doll clothes, and then people were like, oh, these are so cute, you should try selling them, and that's where it started. So
oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that. You've been doing this for like a long time too. Like, oh my goodness, I love that. What are your favorite products that you have currently selling or that you have put out?
I don't know. I like everything. And that's the biggest problem, because like I'll make something new and I'll be like, oh my God, this is so cute. I love it. This is my new favorite thing. And then like 2 weeks later, I'll make something else and it'll be my new favorite thing. But like right now, my new favorite thing are these crushed velvet dresses that I will be putting in the shop in a couple of days, actually. But the mermaids are super popular, so I make little mermaid outfits for them, and everybody loves them. So
that sounds adorable. Oh my goodness. Where do you hope your business will go / what are your goals for this holiday season?
I don't know, because like we're like right in the middle of the holiday season, so it's always my big sale time of the year, so I'm always busy. My biggest goal is to just be better than I was last year, have more sales and reach more new people, because I love it when somebody new comes and they find one of my outfits and they're like, oh my God, I love this. And, and then they come back. So, I mean, I guess it's just reaching more people and making another little girl or doll collector, older girl, or guy, because there's so many awesome, male doll collectors now, that just making somebody happy and seeing my business this holiday season, just that's all I want to do. Just make a bigger reach.
I did see that you were like at a craft fair a few weeks ago, which I thought that was so just cool.
I try to get out there and do, I've been doing them mostly in the holiday season. So I have a big 3-day one coming up next weekend. And then the following weekend I have one more. But I like being out there and, seeing people like appreciate the work and especially because Okay, this is going to sound really like rambly, but there are so many girls that will walk by and they're like 10 years old and they'll be like, oh, I used to like dolls. And it makes me so upset. I'm like, please come in. You can still like dolls. Like, there's a whole community. It's awesome. You're never too old for them. And to just have them come in and start looking at my stuff, and then the next year they'll buy something and their moms will be like, they didn't play with their dolls, but now they'll play with the doll because they like your outfit so much or whatever. So I like being out there and telling these girls that they're never too old for dolls.
Yes, definitely. That's like, I don't know if you like listen to the podcast at all, but like for a couple of the episodes, that's what I try to give across too. Like, you're never too old to do what you love. Your heart doesn't matter. It doesn't care to your heart what other people think. Do what you love. You're never too old. Yeah, I love that. I love that message. Is there anything else that you would like listeners to know?
Nothing specific, just keep on exploring with the dolls. Never, if you want to create fashions for the dolls, don't think that they suck because you did it. That would be like, it's not about competition. Don't worry about what other people say, and buy my stuff. If you see something out in the world in the fashion and you can't do it yourself, then feel free to send me a message and I can try to come up with something.
So you also do custom orders. That's what I'm kind of hearing out of this, right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I meant to say that earlier.
No, you're fine.
Like, that's some of my favorite things is people will send me messages, and even for like not dolls that I usually do, like they'll be like, I have this sock monkey. Can you make an outfit for this? And I'll be like, I don't know. I can try. And I actually had somebody contact me a couple years ago. He did like stop motion, but with like puppets. Oh. And he like sent me his prototype of his puppet, and I made a whole wardrobe for him. And then he made a featured film. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
That is really awesome.
He came back again for the following year because he made a sequel, and I had to make some more clothes for him. So it's just like, I like the challenge of things that you never see, never expect. You can always ask me and I'll be like, okay, I'll try it.
That's super duper cool. Oh my goodness. I love that. Thank you so much for coming on the Doll Mom podcast. I really appreciate it. I'll have all of their links down below to their Etsy, their Instagram, their website, and really wherever else you're out there in the social media world.
No, thank you for having me.
So guys, we have reached the end of this episode. I'm honestly really sad because I felt like I had so much fun. I really appreciate everyone who came on to chat with me about their small shop, their business. And yeah, you all made my dream come true. And I really appreciate everyone on Instagram who shared the Instagram reel that I posted announcing that I was looking for people to do this podcast, who shared it, who commented, who supported it, who even liked it. I really appreciate it for everyone who got the word out. And once again, I really appreciate all of the people who came on to talk about what they do. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. I hope you all really liked it. Maybe I'm thinking about next year doing the same thing again. Who knows? But it was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. So thanks for listening once again to the Doll Mom podcast. I really appreciate it. Be sure to go check out everyone that we had on. All of their links are linked in the description box down below. So you can go check out their shop, give them a follow, or subscribe. And yeah, make sure you go check them all out. They're all so unique and different in their own way. And I just love who I had on this episode. Like, I just can't even get the words out today. Be sure to check out me as well. My name is Mal. I'm Dollies and Rainbows on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. You can also follow the Doll Mom Podcast on Instagram and TikTok at Doll Mom Podcast. I post a new episode of my podcast called the Doll Mom Podcast every single month on the 25th. So make sure that you're I guess, staying caught up so then you don't miss out on all the fun that happens in the episodes. So, yeah, once again, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day, month, year, whenever, a great time until we talk again, I guess. So, yeah, bye, everyone.